Could someone diagram that sentence, please, for me? Was there a subject, verb, and direct object? I'm not sure. But joining me now is Congressman Steve Scalise, House Minority Whip. Congressman, I keep thinking that I'm going to be less upset by D.C. because I lived in D.C. or live in D.C. for 30 years, almost, off and on. I am so disgusted by this. I can't even see straight. I'm so upset about it. But she just embarrassed herself because these claims were wild conspiracy theories about a coming post-January 6th insurrection. We all know it's phony, and yet they're still getting away with it.
Yeah, Laura, I think what you've seen is this movement over these last few weeks to try to paint every Trump supporter, every Republican, as a threat to America. And frankly, if you look at why they did some of these things where they compressed votes yesterday to not be voting today, I was at the Capitol all day today. It was very quiet. We were supposed to be voting, but during the daytime, we would have been voting today on a bill that Speaker Pelosi brought that would have gotten rid of qualified immunity, which is another method of defunding police. They brought that bill not today during the day. They brought it at 11 o'clock last night. Last week, when they brought their $1.9 trillion spending bill, which included the $140 million subway to Silicon Valley for Nancy Pelosi and a bailout of failed states so that Cuomo can get more money and Gavin Newsom can get more money, they didn't bring that bill during the day. They brought it at 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday night, Saturday morning, when no one was watching. They don't want people seeing what they're doing. That's what this is about.
Right.
And look, as Candace said earlier, they're taking down the border wall at the southern border where there's actual super spreader caravans coming across the border. Over 100 COVID positive people crossed the border into Texas just the other day. President Biden's okay with that, taking down the wall, and then they put up the wall at the Capitol so that people can't see what they're doing at dark of night, passing a socialist agenda.
Yeah, well, they said they were going to be all transparent. We're going to be the most transparent administration in history, Biden said.
Right. How many press conferences he had, by the way, Laura?
The big Zippo. That's how many.
0.
All right, CNN reporting tonight that federal investigators are examining communications between U.S. lawmakers and Capitol rioters. Now, Congressman, this entire piece, by the way, reads like they're Russian collusion theories. So are you concerned now that Congress, members of Congress, are being surveilled in some way?
Look, who knows where they're going with all of this. What I'm concerned about are the bills that Nancy Pelosi is bringing up on the House floor that are passing to take away abilities for police officers to do their job safely. They brought a bill, again, last night, dark of night, after 10:30 at night, that banned states from showing picture ID to vote. You got to show a picture ID to buy a six-pack of beer, but to vote, they're banning you from doing that. They mandated same-day voter registration, all of the voter fraud initiatives that have undermined voter confidence in so many states. They're trying to make that the standard. That passed last night at dark of night. Hopefully it won't pass the Senate, but it's an example of what they're bringing. That's what I'm concerned about, those socialist policies that are passing the House of Representatives right now.
You bet. It would be nice if Republicans moved that fast when they had the majority in the House. We're like debating travel bans and stuff like you got to roll fast. That's what they're doing. They're rolling fast, and it's all socialist. Congressman, great to see you tonight as always.